Okay,
Hi!
hello to the internet. We are exactly where we left off. We're trying to figure out what we need to do exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, well, is there anything I can examine?
Exactly nothing.
Boat rental shop examine. Okay. Examine. No. Examine anything new here. Oh wait, that guy's new. Somehow. That must be one of the detectives. He's not like something to himself. Move in the crowd. Wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision. He must be doing some image training. That's it?
Image training?
I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing? I guess I was supposed to just go home.
Wow! That thing I suggested! It was exactly right!
Fuck you. What is it?
Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait, you mean JustBored's office?
Yes, quite exactly right.
Maya, why are you imitating his voice?
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I heard expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake? Well, what should we do?
The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake.
Right. Well, penny for your thoughts?
Thoughts? Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk.
Is there anything to examine new at the office? No. Okay, well I guess I can move to JustBored's office again. That old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha, you and me is something, are you not?
Now it's your understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright.
Aha, and you and me is something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've gone to look a lot like your sister, you know? That takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of first woman, you see?
Mr. JustBored, sir.
Yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Why is the wall there a different color?
A big painting was hanging on the wall until recently.
Huh. What happened to it?
Well, he gave it to someone.
I bet he gave it to someone a romantic love interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick.
Yeah.
Sure. Definitely.
Right. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
I think Charlie is cuter.
Right. He's a real cute plant. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, if I'm not mistaken. That lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn.
We should put things on our client table too.
I'm not really into smoking.
We could put out candy or gum.
Classy. A solid mahogany desk. Mahogany. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Hey Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too.
I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet.
Huh? I meant for me.
You'd better start saving your allowance then. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Really? You said that last time.
Yeah.
Well, let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them.
We don't need them.
Then, can we take that wooden bear?
It is kind of cute.
What wooden bear?
This one.
Oh. Alright.
Okay, well that looks like everything to examine. What happened? There was a murder last night.
Murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you is he?
Well, Miles Edwards shot someone with a pistol.
Edward? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I did not think it shall ever be coming back to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Presents the...
autopsy report?
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer, here, in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edwards shot?
I mean, I can... Yeah, new dialogue. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does it sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was an incident where the police were at a loss, so they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Miss Dufresne, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
We already talked about all this!
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Mission Furry, use your powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
Now he remembers? After he goes back and tells everything about... What? But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother.
I guess I need to probably be back in the detention center now.
What's this? I was hoping you got my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder?
Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand?
Why did you go to Gourd Lake?
I have no intention of telling you.
Nor, apparently, would you tell Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you.
Okay, well, present.
Huh.
Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes, he was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium that used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder.
Correct. That spirit medium. That was my mom. What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick, what does that mean?
When a case statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. So now you have 3 days not only to prove that Miles is innocent, but also solve a 15-year-old cold case.
Yes.
This sounds cliche as fuck to like every single cop show, by the way.
But it's cool, isn't it?
Yes, but ah! What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why you'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in a big case.
So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it.
Should I show him again?
The autopsy? I'm sorry. I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know! You want us to defend you! Yes. Will you?
No! Yeah, of course.
Of course we will. Of course we won't!
Oh!
In your face, Miles! This is for the, one trial you were super mean to me! Coming with a second autopsy report that you didn't show to me! And he's just there on the other side of the glass, just... Phoenix is there, just with all these over-top reactions, pointing at him constantly.
He's like, you guys have been spending all day nagging me to let you defend me, and now when I finally accept, this is what you do? I mean, okay, I guess. Yeah, sure, I was a dick to you once. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Glug, glug, glug.
He just fucking starts chugging a bottle of whiskey, he just pulls out from his coat.
And the guard's like, wait a minute, how'd you get that in here?
Shut up! It doesn't concern you. My life is literally, ended tomorrow, alright? Yeah, sure, last meal and all that. You want a burger or something? I'm getting kind of hungry myself.
No, the whiskey's all I need.
Right? And he pulls out another bottle and it's an even stronger, drink.
Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Well, I guess we should... What's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's coming down. Whew! That was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
He's slow.
You're kinda not wrong.
There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. It's not gonna tell you, but I don't think it's that much of a spoiler. The reason Edward had such a strong reaction to the earthquake is because there was an earthquake on the day of his father's death as well, and it's kind of a trigger to him.
Ah, okay. So it's difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Poor Edgeworth, man.
Yeah.
So wait, his dad was the one that got shot?
Yeah.
Why? Is that ever explained?
Yes, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Is that part of this case?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, what's going on here?
What's wrong, detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal?
A lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. So, what did Miss Hart say?
She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it.
Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting.
There's a man with a gun and another man. Both of them appear to be in robes. That's what she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
She can do that? Oh, sorry, that's mine.
She can do that?
Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great.
In any case, she is going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation.
A cancellation?
I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out.
I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked.
Edgeworth. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just have to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. I know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I've got good news for you, Gumshoe. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll remove and start new ones for you.
Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then.
Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for trials tomorrow. Later.
No, Gumshoe's a good friend.
If a little...
Intense?
I was gonna say maybe bull-headed?
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what he is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when we were in school. Then again, I only got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
That's the end of day 1, I guess?
Yep.
Or is that like the pre-day and then this is day 1? Because this is day 1 of the quote-unquote trial, right?
Look, day 2.
Oh. What?
December 26th. So it's no longer Christmas.
It's the day after.
Karma?
That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
It's a van to be feared.
I We got goats.
Yeah, we got boats.
We got boats that are killing people with pistols. We got vans that are coming alive and running people over. We got freaking donuts that are like slicing at condiments. We got freaking gourd legs, whatever the fuck those are, which is some sort of weird like hot dog shaped into a...
Shit's crazy, man.
Ah!
That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me that what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya.
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried. But I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
She'll just magically her way back in when we need her.
Probably. Yeah.
As she always does. That's what she's done for every single trial.
Right.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in.
It's gonna be so weird seeing them like on the same side of the bench this time.
Yeah. Well, technically the witnesses were, or sorry, the defendants were never like on the...
Yeah, I guess that's true. I really expected to see him there in place of Maya, honestly. Just...
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is
He
ready.
reads the headline. Wait a second.
Miles Edgeworth? But I thought...
Wait a second, what? You're here with... What the hell, man?
Yeah. He just got so used to seeing those two face off against each other.
Right, because they were his lawyers.
Yeah.
Like... Wait a second, if you're there, then... What the hell happened?
Yeah. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Of course, since you're prosecuting. So, Von Karma, when he has a voice clip of objection, he goes, "Objection!" That's what he sounds
So
like.
he's like a really, gruff, colonial British guy?
I guess. I mean, he's German, but...
Oh, alright.
But I don't think he has a German accent.
I don't think I can pull off a German accent anyway.
That's fair.
So he's just a real loud, boisterous, OBJECTION!
Objection! Yeah.
Objection!
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Gosh darn it, now with that voice, he just sounds like an edgelord. Which is basically what we were going to do originally for Edgeworth. Oh no, now you get the excuse to do your snake voice, I guess.
Colonel!
Are you going to do the snake voice for this guy?
Yes.
Okay, fine, I guess it works.
What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident, now! Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map.
Also, I think... I like the actual, gruffness of the voice, but I think you need to be less energetic, if that makes sense. More, instead of being, being
kind of boisterous, be a bit more... relaxed, I guess?
I don't know how to put it. You're, you know, say the evidence now, instead of being like, say the evidence now, you know, kind of like that.
I don't know. I get the feeling he's a really intense kind of guy because his whole thing is fear and shock.
Yeah. Maybe it's like, say the evidence now, you know, that kind of thing.
I'm gonna keep as it is for now. Maybe they'll swap it up and make it a little bit less, a little more subtle later. But the murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. That's definitely not the middle. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. In a no camping zone, I might add.
Right.
At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. I like how it just crashes into the other boat there.
Yeah. The boats fused together.
Oh no. They're not just boats, they're Decepticons!
Ah! Deceptiboats. Transform in...
Decepticons. Transform into... Ultimate Destructobot.
We're not exactly rolling out, because we're on water, so...
Float out! Like all the Lebos just like casually just slowly drift like together and then fuse into like a German sub or something.
Probably like, of course. The boats did it. I knew this day would come.
Because it pulled the entire arc. Aims at Edward and turns and fires at the boat in the audience.
Yeah.
Because there's like a random rowboat there watching it. He's like, and then, now they have a murder trial for him against the boat. I really love the fact that we're playing this up so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Jeez. You received a call from a man.
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Objection!
Yeah, you heard that.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
Now, that's pretty fast.
Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I like the idea of him like snapping into shape to Von Karma, but always casually. He's like yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got a share of objections. Why do you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
And on the next episode, we will try to continue with the cross-examination. Is the voice killing you?
I need to go back to the snake voice.
Okay, just do whatever voice is best for
It's a
you.
little intense.
Yeah. Alright, see you guys next time.
Bye.